different point. Have you found, Jerry, from your Buddhist teachings and the work you've done, be it on attachment or impermanence, has it influenced your ability to let go of external validations, like wealth or success, and how you may incorporate those into your daily life? One thing that I try to work with is this principle of frustrated desire. And I think frustrated desire can lead to a lot of unwelcome emotion, be it anger or greed and so on and so forth. And we tend to sometimes try to work on the emotion, which can be like kind of pushing a ball under the water in a swimming pool that kind of pops up somewhere else. Where if you can somehow just put the desires down, and it actually calms the whole thing. And I was just wondering, from the work that you've done on yourself and with others, how you've found that sense of, if external validations do not go, but do they cease to have the same draw and same pull on you?
Well, I think you're asking a really important question, which is really, how do we get at the root of those experiences? And I'm reminded of a Carl Jung quote that I will badly paraphrase, which is that working with the shadow, by ignoring the shadow, is like trying to work with a migraine by a beheading, meaning by trying to work with the negative consequences, those challenging emotions that you identified, without really understanding what the root of that, what the trigger is really like trying to get rid of a headache by cutting off your head, right? That doesn't really work. What you're suggesting, and I think, I don't know that it's Buddhism per se that led me down that path as much as psychoanalysis that led me down the path. And what I have found to be more useful is, instead of seeing those negative experiences, say an emotion like anger, as something that has got to be gotten rid of, try to understand that there is a wish behind the anger. There's a need behind the anger. And more often than not, the need is related to, as I say in Reboot, love, safety, or belonging. So if I feel unsafe when I'm driving a car and somebody cuts me off, and in that moment, what are the feelings? The feeling we remember is the rage we feel. But the feeling that we actually had before that is terror. We thought our lives were in danger. And so immediately, the anger comes in to keep us safe, right? The discernment comes in when we say, was I really endangered? Because if I wasn't really endangered, I don't need the negative emotion. Or even the emotion, I wouldn't even label it as a negative emotion. Anger in service of keeping me safe is a useful reaction. Anger in service of keeping you safe is a useful expression of social justice, right? That's not a bad thing. But is the threat real? That's a really powerful question.